Hey, I'm Dom, and this review is a quick review of Lego Dinosaur Skull theme. This year, Lego presented us with this Triceratops skull. As you remember, previously last year, in January 2024, the T-Rex skull came out. This time we have Triceratops, so another famous dinosaur. I think there are three or four that everyone knows: so T-Rex, Triceratops, Stegosaurus, and let's say Diplodocus or Brachiosaurus. Um, so I wouldn't be surprised if next year the Lego will go for a Stegosaurus or one of those, or maybe they will go to a different one or Velociraptor. That's another one that everyone knows as well. But let's talk about this one first, okay? So this one came out 1st of January 2025. It consists of 468 Lego pieces. There are a few differences comparing to the T-Rex one. I'm very happy that Lego continues with this series, and I hope that every year we're gonna get at least one, but no more than two. I think if you receive too many of the same theme and the same stuff during the year, it just diminishes its value. And I think I prefer it if it's once per year we get a new one, so you can wait with excitement for our next year and wonder what you're gonna get. So let's talk about the stand first. It's a little bit different. Last year we had a T-Rex footprint. This year we have a little skeleton of Triceratops. We also have a minifigure that we didn't have last year, and some tools, a spade that represents tools that were used to excavate the dinosaur itself. And obviously a little plate here at the bottom with information about the dinosaur. There's a slight difference to the T-Rex one because the plate with the information is smaller, and obviously we don't have a footprint, but we have this skeleton with some tools. Is that better or worse? I'm not so sure. I would prefer if the theme is exactly the same. So let's say we have a footprint of Triceratops here without minifigure. I'm sure adding minifigure also probably raises the price up, especially that it has a Jurassic Park, Jurassic World logo on it as well. So that must put the price a little bit higher. That could potentially put the price lower. However, this one, although it's priced the same, £39.99, it has over 100 less Lego pieces. So this one has 468. I believe that T-Rex had 570 something. So over 100 less pieces for this skull. Obviously we had more teeth, as T-Rex is a carnivore. As a herbivore, obviously he doesn't have teeth, so there's less parts there, but also the stand was bigger, bulkier, and you had some foliage, you had some plants at the bottom of the stand there. These are missing as well. So in that way, this is a step, I think, in the wrong direction. I would prefer this to be almost exactly the same. There's a footprint, some foliage, information about the species, job done. Yeah, kind of like when they do with the Star Wars spaceships, they all look basically the same, as in the ships changes, but the stand looks the same, information and so on, if you know what I mean. Skull itself looks brilliant, looks how I expected it to look. I'm not a big dinosaur expert, obviously I love all the movies, but it looks good. Lots of little details on it. Obviously I like the horns. The mouth moves up and down, similar to how it was with the T-Rex. There's a quite, I suppose, a big difference is that you can now detach the skull completely. This part doesn't have any studs, so it cannot be attached fully, this is just remove. You can just remove that. I'm not so sure if that's a great idea with a T-Rex, that the skull is attached to the stand, and you can easily remove it just by removing one plate. But with this one, you can just lift it up, put it down. I'm not so sure, because you can't just grab it by its head. You have to grab it by the stand, otherwise the head will stay in your hand and the stand will drop. So I'm not sure if that's a great idea. They could have used a few more bricks to make sure that this attaches to the bottom of it, but that's their decision. Overall, I recommend buying it if you are a fan of this theme. I am, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Lego has for us next year. Maybe we'll finally get a Velociraptor. Hopefully, maybe it will be changed with the carnivores and herbivores. That would be pretty cool. So yeah, this was my quick review of Lego Triceratops skull. Let me know if you like the video and what you think about the changes that Lego made to this year's set. Right, speak to you soon. Bye bye.